Hey Cancer, welcome to your June reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of June, see what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope that you're doing well, and if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that is in the description down below, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. With that being said, let's get right into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of June. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2022. We have the butterfly, the lamb, and the mouse. Wow. We even have the rabbit at the bottom of the deck, if you can see that. So Cancer, you're undergoing some really transformative stuff, okay? I think it's going on internally. I think it's going on emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically. But it starts from within. The change always starts from within, and then it starts to mirror itself outward in your life. And as you're going through these changes, you're feeling a little bit scared. You're feeling a little bit afraid. We have the mouse out here. Wondering, is this possible? Can I do this? Is this really happening? Am I capable of making this happen? There's some worries, there's some fears coming up, beliefs, having a hard time trusting the whole process. There's moments where you're wondering, you don't even have the words for it. I don't even have the words for it. It's all about perspective. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, we even have the hawk pulling out underneath. We have the peacock and the hawk. It's all about the perspective and needing to look at the bigger picture. I'm talking 5 years from now. Like, see how this is going to play out. These changes that you'll be making that are taking place are affecting your future. Like 5 years from now, the things that you're doing right here, right now, it's like you're building your legacy. You're building the life that you'll be living. Your future self will be thanking your current self for, right? So just keep that in mind. It's like, although it's scary, it's going to be so worth it. And you really need to listen to what your intuition's telling you to do. Really tap into your higher wisdom, Cancer. You have it. You've got it in there. You have to trust it, though. You have to trust it. Some of you are struggling with trusting your own inner voice, your own inner dialogue. But the energy of the lamb is saying, like, there is that strong intuitive message. In Cancer, you guys are extremely intuitive. You have some strong intuitive gifts, and the more you use your intuition, the stronger it is. And it seems like in June your intuition is developing on deeper levels. Even if you're already intuitive already, it's developing on a whole new wavelength. It's transforming. Like, your intuition this month, Cancer, just talk about these two cards together, your intuition this month is transforming to deeper levels. If you work with it, if you're open for it. Obviously not everybody is, but if you're wanting to develop your intuition, your own spiritual gifts and abilities, Cancer, this is gonna be the month for you. Okay, this is gonna be the month for you. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Some of you are like, oh, I'm so afraid. Like, ooh, the voodoo. Like, it's not. Ooh, telling the future. It's not. Like, it's not as scary as you may think it is. We tend to make it seem way more scarier in our heads than what it actually is. Even like our mind and like how anxiety, especially with the rabbit at the bottom of the deck, we can really get in our heads. Like, you could have an event plan like a week from now, right? Whatever, it could be like the smallest little thing. Maybe it's a business meeting, and you get yourself all geared up thinking about, what are they going to say? How am I going to act? What am I going to do? How am I going to dress? Oh my God, I don't want to look like a fool. I don't want to look like an idiot. And you just start overthinking every single thing, and you're just driving yourself crazy. And we end up making it seem like a bigger monster than it actually is, you know? So keep your mind in check. Take some deep breaths when you start falling back into those old ways, or you start feeling a little bit afraid, or you start having some doubts, or maybe some things that are happening this month that are out of your control. You know, we do have Mercury retrograding. We have a couple astrological transits taking place that will be playing out. So there's some uncertainties, and there's some things that may come up that we don't plan for, that we don't see coming. And the energy of the mouse is like, you like to have things organized. You like to know where things are. You like to have things planned. You like to keep things straight and organized, and like all in your comforts, right? The mouse likes to have their comforts, right? Very Cancerian, you know, mouse in the house, right? But Cancer, this month is going to be asking you to really have faith, really have trust within yourself, and trust within like the divine, and trusting your own inner guidance. Like, you're not going to lead yourself down the wrong path, and you just need to trust yourself. Imagine like there's like your future self right now is guiding you, right? How many times have you gone through like a stressful situation, and then after it passed, you like look back and you're like, oh my God, it worked out. I was so stressed. I was so scared. I was so afraid. And for what? Because I'm great now and I'm thriving and I'm so grateful, right? So that's like your future self right now. If you're going through some stressful times, or there's some things coming up that you're kind of afraid of, just know your future self is sending you good energy. Like, just know that. Like, that's something that I do. It's like, if there's something I'm like stressed about, I'm like, well, I know like my future self is sending me all the good vibes. Because it's true. Because once that happens, once I'm in the future, like 6 months from now, I'm wishing my current self good energy. So, you know, and like right now, my current self is sending good energy to my past self, because technically time is not real, everyone. You know, it's fucking man-made. Time is not linear. So just keep that in mind. We got all these timelines happening at the same time. Time is not even real. Y'all, I don't know what I'm talking about, but no, I do know what I'm talking about, but it sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But if you're on that same wavelength, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you probably think I'm crazy. Do I care? No, I don't. This is a transformative month for you, Cancer. I feel very talkative. But let's get into it, all right? Let's get into it for Cancer for the month of June. Yeah, these changes, they may be a little uncomfortable, but that's how you know that you're growing. When you face that discomfort, that's when you know you're growing. That's when you know you're changing and transforming and you're learning, right? Learning isn't always easy, and sometimes you take a little bit of, have a little bit of a hiccup, or you may fall a little bit, but that's how you learn. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of, oh, what if I make a mistake, or what if I mess up? Like, it's okay. You're going to learn from it, and you'll bounce back stronger and better than ever. You'll get back on your feet. We have the 9 of Cups coming out. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Any messages for Cancer for the month of June? What's going on for my Cancerians? Oh, okay. 8 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. Oh my God, I'm like moving all these cards by accident. Yeah, it's like you have all these great things going on, and then your brain comes in and you start overthinking everything. Like, what if this is too good to be true? What if this is not what I'm supposed to be doing? What if I'm not worthy of this? What if this? What if that? Like, you just be getting in your head. 8 of Cups, you got to leave that behind. 10 of Cups is at the bottom, but I want to pull some more cards for you, Cancer. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus. 10 of Swords, Chariot, moving away from the pain, from the shit, from the crap, from the endings, from the betrayals, from all the nasty crap that had happened to you, and transforming from those pains and really coming out a winner here. We have the World at the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Wow, talk about victory. Talk about victory. You have the Prince of Wands and the Empress. You guys are fucking transforming. It's beautiful. It's super powerful, and your energy is coming through in this reading here with the Chariot, Cancerian energy. We also have Taurus and Libra out here with the Empress. All right, so Cancer, this is where you are at in the month of June. 9 of Cups. Very fulfilled, very proud of yourself, satisfied with where things are going, where you're headed. Things feel quite nicely. Things feel quite nice. Things are moving quite nicely, right? Feeling pretty good, going with the flow, trusting every step you take. Wishes are coming true. You're in this really good energy. And then, you know what happens? A little hiccup, a little setback. That's where the mouse rabbit energy kind of creeps in. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do like a month from now? What am I going to do a week from now? What am I going to do a year from now? What if this, what if that doesn't work out? What am I going to do if this happens? Oh my God, what if I lose everything? What if I lose my house, my kids, my job, my car, you just start thinking about all these things. all your scary little boogeyman come out at night. Like for some it's like happening at nighttime, right? That's when anxiety really kicks in. At least me, some people I know, it always comes in when we're not in the most clearest mental state, when we're tired, when we don't have much energy, maybe we've had a bad day, right? And then all these worries and what ifs and scary monsters that we don't like to think about come creeping up, and we start feeling scared and overwhelmed. We're like, oh my God. We get in our head, That's where we're really, in these moments where we experience such stress, such worries and anxiety, that's where we're really needing to rely on trusting ourselves. Knowing like, okay, I will push through this. This is just my feelings. I acknowledge my feelings. Feel them, right? Feel them. Take a good look at them. Maybe talk about it with someone you trust, or even just writing it down. Take some time to think about it, feel about it. But this will pass. This will pass. And you know what? I think this is a cycle. This is a cycle that you are overcoming. It's a mental cycle. It's an internal, personal cycle for you, Cancer. This is all going on in your head. And how we easily can spin up like imaginary dust clouds, just like the rabbit. And it's all in our head, and we get so clouded. We get so clouded with our fears, with false beliefs, mindsets, things that have happened to us in our past, and we're afraid of them happening again or repeating of those times. We get so carried away. Mercury retrograde could be triggering that within you. Just saying, because Mercury rules communication, rules our thoughts, and right now, and throughout June, Mercury retrograde lasts till about June 18th, I believe. So we got a good few weeks of this where you might be experiencing some mental clutter, where your thoughts aren't as sharp as they were a few weeks ago. And again, like you could be in the best mood and feeling really grateful and feeling really blessed, and then all of a sudden your mood takes a nosedive, hits to the ground, and you're like, wait a second, why do I feel so stressed? Why do I feel this way? Ugh, right? It's kind of like the old cycles, like an old version of you almost creeping back in, or you're almost like picking up on your old self energy from your past self. So it's like there's still healing taking place. So almost like when you're having those thoughts and fears and anxieties, and you thought like, I thought I moved on from this. I thought I'd gotten a good hold of these emotions. Like I thought I'd moved past this. You have, and you are, and it's coming up again for you to continue healing that. But also, you know what? When you're feeling that way, send some good energy to your past self. Maybe your past self is going through it right now, Maybe that sounds crazy, but do that. Like next time you're feeling a little bit stressed or a lot stressed or scared, maybe you don't really know why, or you're just having one of those days, or maybe you do have many reasons why. Know your future self is sending you good energy. Also start sending some good energy to your past self, okay? Send some good energy, right? And it just keeps on flowing. But I do think it's like a cycle that you're working through overcoming, but it comes up from time to time because it's like, it's programmed, right? Especially since it's like a mental thing, it's programmed. Our brains be like computers, and it's about rewiring our brains, and that takes consistent effort, persistence, dedication. That shit can be hard. But even just by you acknowledging like, oh, this is an old way, or this is like a pattern that I've broken, or you may find like you have these moments, but they don't last near as long as they used to, like they did in the past. Even just by you acknowledging the pattern, you're becoming aware of it, which means you're able to change it. You're able to rechannel that energy and really taking back your power, Cancer. Like this is such a powerful month for you. Anyways, we have the 8 of Cups coming out, indicating you are leaving something behind. I'm assuming it's leaving behind the mental clutter and, all that mental confusion and stress. Like literally, Cancer, as I'm talking, like my head feels like there's pressure all around my crown. Oh, yeah, like, let me use my singing bowl for a second. Like, can we just take a moment, Cancer? Because I'm feeling this right in my crown. And, like, that's the vibe that I'm feeling for the month of June. It's like your brain, your thoughts, your crown is, like, oversensitive. And even as I'm doing this, like the tension, the pressure in my head is releasing. So I'm assuming it's the energy, Cancers. All right. Just remember to ground, take some nice deep breaths, check in with yourself. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Man, whew. Seriously, that tension in my head is gone. Like that pressure, it almost felt like a headache was coming on, but like just like a constant like elastic band. Anyways, it's gone. Thank God. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so just like that, Cancer, you acknowledge it, you feel it, you release that energy, shake it out of your system, take some deep breaths, breathe it out, you'll feel a lot better, okay? All right, so where was I? 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. There's some sort of ending. We'll clarify that. Now, using that ending, whatever ending you went through recently, or these changes that you've gone through, this could also just be talking about physical exhaustion. Like seriously, some of you need to catch up on some rest. You've been staying up too late. Get your beauty sleep. Get your beauty sleep. I don't know who needs to hear that. Get your beauty sleep. But this can also just, like literally be talking about some sort of ending that you went through, that you're in your head about. So let's talk about that little group for a second. For some of you, you have left something behind, or there was an ending that took place. You're feeling still confused about it. You're in your head about it. There's confusion. You want answers. You want clarity. I'm sure you'll get that with the world coming out. You'll get your clarity. You'll get the answers you need. As of right now, though, 9 of Swords. Again, there's more of that stressed, anxious, restless energy. You can't see things straight. You can't, there's just so much on your mind. You're unable to really identify what is the truth here, because there's so many. It's like you could have you got 8 lies and 1 truth. So which one's the truth? Because now you have like 9 fucking things, 9 facts, information, feelings. Only one of them is true. Which one is the truth? You don't know. So you have to just kind of let that settle. Let it settle, okay? Let it settle. You'll get the clarity you need, but only when you take the moment to like sit your ass down. Okay, so we'll clarify that. Now, moving away from those cycles, you know what you're moving towards? The Chariot, if I can pick it up, the Chariot, the Empress, the 6 of Wands, and the Prince of Wands. You are moving towards this. You're moving towards feeling more confident within yourself, having more trust within yourself, knowing your direction, knowing exactly where you're headed, and making shit happen. You're moving towards a time of major success, major recognition and achievement, your hard work and dedication towards anything that you are investing your energy and love and mindset and emotions and money, or whatever you're investing this month, you're going to be seeing massive rewards and achievements for that. So keep that up, because I see here you are right on track, and there is a lot of growth that you'll be able to like just witness yourself go through this month. And it feels good. And just to be really receptive and really open-minded, be ready to receive. All right, let's do some clarifying. Move that to the side. Let me use a different deck. What am I clarifying first of all? Let's take a look into the world. What's coming to an end here, what the cycle is about. So I'll use this deck. I haven't used it in a minute. All right, talk about the world for Cancer. Oh, you know what? I don't think this deck wants to be. I will try shuffling it one more time. If not, then I'm going to try. Okay, no, it's all good. It's just me. It's just a me thing. All right, talk about the world for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Tell me about the world for Cancer in the month of June 2022. What's the cycle about? It's coming to an end. Okay. Hierophant and the 4 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Oops. Oh, you know what? This is an interesting take I'm getting from these cards today. Because I normally wouldn't read it like this. But, so, with the Hierophant, this is you connecting to your higher self. Your future and past self. Like I was saying, send good energy to your past self. Send good energy to your future self. Your future self is sending you good energy, just like your past self is sending you good energy. So, like, there's, like, that kind of connection to your higher self, right? And with the Hierophant out here, what is he doing? You see he's got a Ouija board. You see he's developing his spiritual gifts and abilities. And then when we look at the Four of Pentacles, there's this guy controlling little puppets. Almost like that's your can I speak? Oh my gosh. It's like that is your higher self that sees the bigger plan and is almost like controlling you in a way or guiding you in a way. Normally I see the Four of Pentacles like this is control, this is like trying to control the situation, but this is different. The fact that it's come out with the Hierophant and this is clarifying the world, it's like really needing to trust that your higher self, your future self, your spirit, your literal spirit is guiding you, and that you need to have faith and be open-minded. Because what's coming towards you, we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It's like there's going to be lots of lovely surprises for you, Cancer. Things that make you feel trust, assured, confident, safe, fulfilled, enjoyment. Like, just look at how these two cards came out with the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Wands. She's like surprised. Like, it's like, oh my God, like what a nice surprise. Or, oh, that was so thoughtful. Or, oh my gosh, like that was so nice. I didn't expect that. I'm so great. Like, it just feels like gratitude. Really just feels like gratitude. So it's like, you just really need to trust yourself and trust that everything's working out for you. Although you may not see the full picture right now, you don't need to. You don't need to know the full picture. You don't need to know what's going to happen next. It's like when you watch a movie you've never seen before, you don't just constantly try to guess what's going to happen next. This character is going to say this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. You just watch it unfold. Let your life unfold. You don't need to know every single step of the story. You really just got to rely on your inner compass, okay? You just need to have faith within yourself. Have trust within yourself. That's what you're learning in the month of June. So, let's take a look into the Chariot and see like what you're moving towards. What is Cancer moving towards in the month of June 2022? What is Cancer moving towards? If I can shuffle this. Do I have the Chariot for Cancer? What is Cancer moving towards in the month of June 2022? Alright, this deck is such a struggle to shuffle. I'm going to do it like this. Tell me about the Chariot for Cancer, Summonizing Venus for the month of June. Thank you. 4 of Cups. 10 of Wands. This is like, tell me what you're leaving behind. 10 of Swords, okay. Ties in with the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, okay. Tell the Chariot for Cancer. Knight of Cups, that's funny, okay. Tell the Chariot for Cancer in the month of June. Judgment. Tell the Chariot for Cancer in the month of June. One more. Thank you. The Moon. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Strength, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. And the Empress. Okay, see, you got the upper hand. You are just fine. So, what you're leaving behind, I mean, shit, we got lots of double confirmation basically out here. Things that didn't work out for you. Things that left you feeling disappointed, defeated, not worthy, not good enough. Situations like that left you feeling like crap. You know, you felt like you hit rock bottom. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, feeling so burdened, so stressed. How is this going to work out? How am I going to get through this? How are things going to improve for me? You know, that's what you're leaving behind with the Chariot, okay? So you're moving away from that energy. We have the Knight of Cups. So for some, this is about leaving behind some sort of relationship or romantic relationship. And the way that I see this, it is like this. And then all that crap that you went through is on the other side of the Chariot. This is what you're leaving behind. This is in the past. This is what you're moving towards. And look at the Knight of Cups. It's like as you're moving forward towards these new things, you're looking back. You're looking back at all the crap that you went through, right? So there's like that reflective energy. Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, all that's taking place in June, right? So there's the energy of looking back at some things, which we have Judgment. Judgment's all about reviewing of the past lessons, past cycles, which we had. Where did the world go? Didn't I just have that? Where did that go? Somewhere. Oh, right. I don't know where it went. I'm not going to bother trying to... Oh, it's right fucking here. It's right here. Those cycles, those lessons that you're learning, Cancer, you're looking back at it. You're looking back at how far I've come, what I still need to work on, what I'm still needing to integrate, things like that, right? With Judgment. And we even have the Six of Cups, which is about looking back. Looking back, and then we have the Moon, which is about reflection. She's looking at a reflection, doing a lot of that shadow work. Right? So as you're moving forward, you're also looking back, like reflecting, like that. Maybe that's where you're at right now, Cancer, where as you are moving forward, as you are getting closer to massive achievements and just seeing lots of growth in your own goals and manifestations, and as you're really like getting your shit together and you're taking those lessons, right, put them in your pocket for later use. Put that wisdom in your pocket for later use. We have Strength, we have the Magician at the bottom, and the Empress. Like, this is kind of where you're headed towards. As you're doing that, you are taking a little moment or some times to look back at these triggers, at some things that you're still working on, things that you're still like letting go of. But as you're doing that, it's clearing like a direct path towards all that you wish, want, hope, and desire, and that you want to bring in. Magician, that you have the strength, that you have the ability, that you have all the tools that you need, the smarts, the skills, the gifts and abilities to make it happen, that it's all right there in front of you. You just gotta put it to use. And so you're looking back at the past, what happened, what did you learn, and then you're like, okay, you're looking at the future. Future is not set in stone. It's not set concrete, right? Anything could change based off the actions that you take. So you're realizing, like, I have the power to transform my life. And so that's what you're doing. So you're transforming your life. It's a powerful month. It really is for you. Feeling way more confident. Getting major recognition for your hard work and efforts. Even just like you recognizing how far you've come. Not letting these fears, these beliefs hold you back any longer. I think that ties in with one of your last readings I did, but I don't remember. I really don't. But yeah. Powerful shit, Cancer. It's a powerful month for you. Just in time as your birthday season approaches. Trust yourself. Trust your higher self. You are so protected. Everything's working out for you. Although it may not make sense right now, you don't have all the puzzle pieces, don't even worry about it. Just sit back, relax, let the rest unfold. All right? Right now, you are in the cocoon stage. You're in the cocoon stage of the butterfly, the fucking caterpillar. The caterpillar doesn't know what the hell's going on as he's going through these physical changes and this discomfort. He's like, what's going on? I don't know. I'm scared. I can't see a thing. What's going on? And then you hatch, and what you became a butterfly. So like, you are going through this transition right now. Cancer. I can't speak. I cannot speak. You're going through this transition, Cancer, and it's scary and it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. And you're doing a damn good job with these changes taking place. You really just need to rely on trusting yourself and knowing it's all going to work out, and it's going to be better than you even imagined, better than you could ever even expect. So expect nothing but the best. All right, Cancer, you got this. Hang in there. It's going to be a good month. Claim it, believe it, trust it, so it shall be. And yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this helpful and insightful. Let me know in the comments below if you did. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And I will let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.